Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Olas, and today we got a video for you, and it's going to be about well-solved block strings. So we all know that we don't have any true block strings with Baiken except for this and this, right? So to get well-solved, your opponent has to block, right? So we all know that if we do 2H in the well-solved, right, it's a frame trap, right? Or 2S in the well-solved is a frame trap. Right? Pretty much everything, right? So the options we have after Well Assault are Escobar. That's probably our best one. Matter of fact, it is our best one because it leaves their plus, and you can keep your turn, right? So this next option is pretty much to like bait out mashers, bait out people who use 6Ps a lot, or deflect shield, or maybe super, are DPs, right? So first thing first, I'm gonna show you what happens if someone tries to 6P. We do Wild Assault, and we do Yosansen, JH in the Yosansen, right? And we get a counter hit, right? Now that's the early version, right? Now the late version, they can't do nothing here, right? And then you get a big combo, and you continue the pressure, right? So it's the same option, but there are two versions of it. The late version, which you just saw, and the early version where it's a true block string, but they have to commit to a button. And if they do commit to a button, then they're gonna get hit by the Yosansen. The late option is pretty good against people who do 6P and characters who don't have a DP, right? So now the only option is to do 6P or to do deflect shield. And if they do a deflect shield, right, they can legit get hit for doing it, right? And even if you mess it up, it's still your turn, right? It's still your turn. So even if you mess it up, it's fine. But most of the time, you should get it done as long as you know the timing, and it's gonna be a counter hit every single time. Now, it is universal against every character. So even if they do 6P, Testament, Ram, Jacko, Bridget, it's pretty universal, right? So all across the board, this beats 6Ps from every character, right? Now, you can say the same for our deflect shield, right? Now, characters with DPs, I would advise not to do the late version of JH, right? Because then you would just get hit, right? So always do the early version of JH, so that way they have to commit to it, right? And we all know that characters that have DPs, if you know that they have 50 meters, they're gonna use a DP, right? So it's a good option to bait out that DP and make them waste their 50 meters. Yes, it's gonna be still their turn, but at least we got, you know, them. We got them to waste 50 meters, right? So the early version is to have them commit to pressing a button after JH, right? Either 6P, DP, or super, right? And the late version is for characters that don't have a DP, right? And the only thing that they could do is either 6P or deflect shield. So you don't have to waste, you know, resources like, you know, 50 meters and stuff like that. Your two best options right now would be Escobar and JH to continue your pressure after using Wild Assault. Anyway guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you guys so much for listening, and tell me what you think down below in the comments, and I'll get to it. All right, guys, that's gonna be it.
Peace.